All right. Welcome back. Do not skip ahead. Do not fast forward this because I want your help with this. I want some suggestions for you for this. I'm gonna start a little series of verses that I feel have been just straight slept on over the years. And it happens all the time, and I'm guilty of this all the time too. Whenever Eminem drops anything, it's big news. And whenever he has a feature on there with him, as fire as that verse might have been, when you are on the same track as the best lyricist to ever grace the microphone, a lot of times your verse is just going to be straight slept on. I mean, you might have just dropped the craziest verse you will ever drop in your whole career, and then the GOAT comes along and just does what the GOAT does, straight kills it, and then your fire verse you just dropped is just straight slept on. They're out there. There's plenty of them. We are starting right here with Eminem No Love featuring Lil Wayne. A few come to the top of my mind right away when I think of slept on verses, and this one is straight number one to me. Give me some suggestions of verses you feel have been straight slept on over the years because Eminem just comes in and just kills it. Let me know which ones you think are some slept on verses. I'm starting right here with No Love with Lil Wayne because this is one of the most slept on verses I've ever heard in my life. Let's go. Buddy, let's go, man. Let's go. Anticipation, baby.
Young money, yeah. Throw dirt on me and grow a wildflower, but it's fuck the world. Get a child out of. Yeah, my life a bitch, but you know nothing about her. Been to hell and back. I can show you vouchers.
Oh, he talk about he probably talk about scars. Them receipts, them vouchers that he just mentioned, he probably talking about scars. He probably talking about bull wounds. He probably talking about stab wounds. That's probably the receipts he's talking about. Let's go. Let's go back to the beginning of this verse because watch this rhyme scheme he hits. Hold on. Let's go to the beginning.
Yeah. Throw dirt on me.
Watch this rhyme scheme. Watch this. Yeah.
But it's fuck the world. Get a child out of. Yeah, my life a bitch, but you know nothing about her. Been to hell and back. I can show you vouchers. I'm rolling sweets. I'm smoking sour. Married to the game, but she broke her vows. That's why my bars are full of broken bottles.
Then he gonna throw a double at you. My bars are full of broken bottles, obviously bars, alcohol bottles, and he got some sharp ass bars for that ass. Let's go.
I'm smoking sour, married to the game, but she broke her vows. That's why my bars are full of broken bottles, and my nightstands are full of open Bibles. I think about more than I forget, but I don't go around fire expecting not to sweat. And these niggas know I lay them down, make your bed. Bitches try to kick me while I'm down, I break your leg. Money outweighing problems on a triple beam. I'm sticking to the script.
Yes, sir.
You niggas skipping scenes. Be good or be good at it. Fuck
They
it
gonna
right,
change
I
it up
got
on you.
my
Watch
gun,
it.
semi-automatic. Yeah.
That's a little play on his name too. Dwayne Carter, semi-Carter-matic. Let's go.
You niggas skipping scenes. Be good or be good at it. Fucking right, I got my gun, semi-automatic. Yeah, put the dick in their mouth, so I guess it's fuck what they say. I'm high as a bitch, up and away, man. I come down in a couple of days. Okay,
That's the kind of bar you hear from Eminem himself. Put a dick in their mouth, so I get to fuck what you say. That's a bar you hear from Eminem himself.
I'm sticking to the script. You niggas skipping scenes. Be good or be good at it. Fucking right, I got my gun, semi-automatic. Yeah, put the dick in their mouth, so I guess it's fuck what they say. I'm high as a bitch, up and away, man. I come down in a couple of days. Okay, you want me up in the cage, then I'll come out in beast mode. I got this world stuck in a safe combination. Is the cheat code? It's Weezy, motherfucker, blood gang, and I'm in bleed mode. All about my dope, but I don't even check the peephole. So you could keep knocking.
slept on. Straight slept on. That verse had everything you could possibly want in a verse. He hits this. He hits the schemes. He throws doubles at you. The bars are crazy. There is nothing about that verse that isn't fire. Not a damn thing. Lil Wayne's a damn goat. Lil Wayne is a damn goat. And he even threw some bars in there you might actually hear from Eminem himself. With the put a dick in your mouth so I get this bucket. That's a bar you would hear from Eminem himself. Slept on. Slept on. Then we're going to get into why this verse was slept on. Let's go.
A little too late to say that you're sorry now. You kicked me when I was down, but what you say just don't hurt.
That's right.
It don't hurt.
I don't need you
No more.
Don't wanna see you no more.
Go.
Bitch,
You get no love. You show me nothing but hate. You ran me into the ground, but what comes around goes around. And you don't hurt.
That's right.
You don't hurt.
And I don't need you
No more.
Don't wanna see you. Bitch,
You get no love.
bitch,
You get no love.
Now, before we get into this verse, this is one of the hardest verses I've ever heard him spit. This verse is insane, which is why Lil Wayne's verse is highly overlooked in this. As fire as it was, Eminem just comes in and just does what Eminem does and just drops one of the hardest verses you will ever hear from him. This thing is insane. Let's go.
and I don't need you no more. Get 'em.
I'm alive again, more alive than I have been in my whole entire life. I can see these people's ears perk up as I begin to spaz with the pen. I'm a little bit sicker than most. Shit's finna get thick again. They say the competition is stiff, but I get a hard dick from the shit now. Stick it in. I ain't never giving in again.
Watch how long he stays on this rhyme scheme. Watch how long.
And I don't need you no more. Get 'em.
I'm alive again,
Yeah.
more alive than I have been in my whole entire life. I can see these people's ears perk up as I begin to spaz with the pen. I'm a little bit sicker than most. Shit's finna get thick again. They say the competition is stiff, but I get a hard dick from the shit now. Stick it in. I ain't never giving in again. Caution to the wind, complete freedom. Look at these rappers, how I treat them. So why the fuck would I join them when I beat them? They call me a freak cause I like to spit on these pussies before I eat them. Man, get these whack cocksuckers off stage. Where the fuck is Kanye when you need him? Snatch the mic from him, bitch. I'ma let you finish in a minute. Yeah, the rapper's tight, but I'm finished with the greatest verse of all time. So you might wanna go back to the lab tonight and scribble out them.
I ain't gonna lie. Every time I hear this song, because he's on the same track as Lil Wayne. He's on the same track. So when he says, I'm about to spit the hardest verse, well, I'm kind of paraphrasing, but he's basically saying, I'm about to spit the hardest verse you will ever hear. So go back to the lab and write again. I know he's not talking about Lil Wayne in this. I can't help but think there's some kind of competition, some inner competition with this guy saying, no matter who I'm on the track with, I'm going to spit the hardest verse you will ever hear. So go rewrite your shit because I'm about to kill it.
Where the fuck is Kanye when you need him? Snatch the mic from him, bitch. I'ma let you finish in a minute. Yeah, the rapper's tight, but I'm finished with the greatest verse of all time. So you might wanna go back to the lab tonight and scribble out them rhymes you were gonna spit and start over from scratch and write new ones. But I'm afraid
let me clarify that. I know he is not talking about Lil Wayne's verse, but let's go.
it ain't gonna make no difference when I rip the stage and tear it in half tonight. It's an adrenaline rush. You feel the bass dump from the place all the way to the parking lot, fellow. Set fire to the mic and ignite the crowd. You can see the sparks from hot metal. Cold-hearted from the day I guarded the game. I so started a rock fellow when I'm not even in my harshest. You can still get roasted, cause Marcia's now mellow to the top. Pulling from the top, I'm not gonna stop.
They both had a little play on their names too. Yeah, you had Lil Wayne with the semi-Cartermatic. You got Marshall saying Marsh is not mellow. Marshall,
Standing on my monopoly board. That means I'm on top of my game and it don't stop till my hip don't hop anymore. When you're so good that you can't say cause it ain't even cool for you to sound cocky anymore. People just get sick cause you spit these fools can't drool and dribble and drop anymore. And you can never break my stride. You never slow the momentum at any moment I'm about to blow. You never take my pride. Killing the flow. Slow venom any opponent is getting no mercy. Mark my words. Ain't letting up relentless. I smell blood. I don't give a fuck. Keep giving them hell. Where was you when I found it? Needed help up. You get no love. It's a little too late to say that you're sorry now. You kicked me when I was down, but what you say just don't hurt.
Yeah, that's right.
It don't hurt. the ground, but what comes around comes around. And you don't,
That's right.
you don't,
I don't need you
no more.
Don't wanna see you. Bitch, you
Get
get
no
no Bitch,
You get no
and I don't need you Bitch,
You get no
That's a mic drop. That's a mic drop. It's one of the hardest verses I've ever heard Eminem spit, which is why Lil Wayne's verse is straight slept on, man. And it is a fire ass verse. It's overlooked, underrated, slept on. So let me know. Let me know if there's any verses out there. Put it down in the comments. Give me some suggestions of verses you feel have been slept on over the years because of Eminem. Because it happens all the time. People forget about the verse that came before him or after him because Eminem just does what Eminem does and kills it. Let me know. Put it down there. I'm out.